Hey guys, just want to give you a little foreword about this video that's about to show. I want to give you some clues on how I go about looking for crappie in June, especially as it gets hotter in June. So, number one, I always like to start shallow by the shoreline and work my way out to a little deeper water. I've been finding the fish right now in like at 8 to 12 feet depth and around structure, of course. They love structure. Crappie are always going to love structure when they can find it. So anyway, been taking this lure. It's a crappie magnet split tail. It's called Glow Pop. And the other one I've been using is also crappie magnet split tail, and it is the Therapist. Both of them have, like, the tip is purple, the bottom is chartreuse. Now on the Glow Pop, it has a little few other colors just kind of gently mixed in with the purple. Either way, these have been golden right now, and I keep going to the well with them, and I keep catching fish. So that's the lures I'm using. Now, I like to use them with a 1/16 ounce jig head. Any jig head will do. I don't think the fish care about your jig head too much. And I've been using a loop knot. So let's get down to how I catch them and how I find them. So I do use my live scope. Like I said, I work my way out from the shoreline out to that little deeper water. If I find them on structure, the way I like to go about it, because they stack in columns when the water gets warm. A lot of times you will find crappie stacked in columns, and there's a pecking order. And the bigger crappie will usually be at the bottom. That's what I see. Now, you can drop right down to them, but the problem with that is the smaller fish are up higher in the water column, and a lot of times they'll snap up your lure and take off before they can even get to the bigger fish. And that's why you're grumpy when you catch a bunch of goldfish size crappie. I like to throw out past them, maybe 10, 15 feet. Reel it in slowly as the line drops down. And when it gets down to the big fish, I like to just kind of, by that point, I've got the hook steadied where I can just kind of bounce along their nose area. And that's been catching them. Now, if I'm on open water in that 8 to 12 foot depth range, a lot of times you will need to drop straight down on them because there's really no structure. And it really works better to drop straight down. If that's the case, you can throw in a weight, drop it down so it gets down closer to the bottom faster. It doesn't give the little fish a chance to snag it up. The fish are going to be a little more lethargic in this kind of weather, so it'll give you a little time to get that lure down there, and then you can work it. So anyway, like I said, start shallow, work your way out. Right now, that 8 to 12 feet's been prime depth. Find your structures in grass, weeds, stumps, whatever you can find. Like I said, also throwing out past them rather than dropping right down on one structure helps me keep from getting hung up a lot. So anyway, those are my hints, and that's what you're going to see in this video. I don't have all the footage of me starting out and where I wind up because it'd make for too long of a video, but when you see me catching fish, that's how I got to that point, was using that method. So, and hey, if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer. I'm not a pro, but I have no problem sharing information if I think it will help somebody. So enjoy the video. Tight lines, folks. Fair fishing. This is Andy. Let's get it rolling. Hey there, friends. This is Andy, aka the Fishing Hoosier. I'm out on the lake. It is Sunday. I think it's about 6 o'clock in the evening. About 78 degrees. Wind's about 6 miles per hour, but you wouldn't even notice it right now. We're gonna go out and see what we can do about finding some crappie. I'm gonna act on a tip a good friend gave me. He fished yesterday. We'll see if the fish are still there. Hang in there. We're gonna line in the water. We'll see about catching some fish. The water's too high to really get under the dock. But even if it was, and I'm not good at casting that accurate, that feels like a better fish. There we go. There's a nice crappie. One we can keep. They were Like I said, I couldn't get under the dock, but I could get kind of under it. That's definitely a keeper, and it will be kept. I don't keep very often, but I'm trying to build up for a fish fry. There you go, buddy. Thank you. That one feels better. There's a good one. There's a keeper. Keeper white crappie. I like that. Solid. Solid fish. Not a slab, but great one to keep. Finally got a second one in the bucket. Nope. Oh, that's no good. You cats. Oh, I wanted to see happen. Oh, crap. That's a good way to break off a prop. I don't know if I can unwind that one or not. It's not without falling in the water. I'll leave it there either. I don't want Dan to have to deal with it. Maybe I can get it. We'll see. Got it. Oh, fish has got the fish had my line. Oh gosh, you gotta be kidding. Yeah, sometimes you don't even have to fish to fish. Give him a, come on. There we go. That was crazy. Come here. Yeah, that's about what I figured. There we go, back in the water. Again. Got one, yep. There we go, there's one you could keep. You get flags off that. Come here, don't you flop off the boat. Now, I think I'm gonna check this one just to see if my guess is accurate. That is a 9 or 10 inch fish, but watch me be wrong. Will not be the first time. That, okay. That comes really close to touching the 10 inch. So, but still, I'm not keeping them, so it don't matter. There he goes. Oh, there's a fish. I didn't want to be there, but there was a fish there. There we go. Fish on. It's edible, barely. Let's see how big it is, just because nothing's going good anyway. Take a moment, measure it. 9.5. That's better. Fish on. Hey, come here, buddy. That's kind of skinny. I don't know. Looked better at first. Once I got a better look at it. Yeah. 9.5. Alright, come here, you. Finally. Found him. He's a good fish. Good fish. Alright, I feel better. Alright, one last look. He goes back. Nope, not a good one. Not a bad one, but not a good one. And that's one you throw back. Let it grow for another year. Yeah, we got a fish. That feels better. Is it a keeper? Yep. It is. That's a good enough one to keep. There, bro, don't get away. I'd say that one goes 10. If it's not, it's a fat 9. Let's find out real quick, just in case, because you never know. I'm not a good guesser. That one goes. Oh, it's, and I can get his tail back to the back, but he's 9.5. Yeah, he's 9.5. He's keepable. He's fat enough. Get good fillets off him. Oh, jeez. Come on, guy, take that again. Oh. He's playing me for a sucker. And that time, yep, that feels like a good fish. Oh my, that is a good fish. Ah, love it. Love that. It took me a minute to get him to finally stay on the hook. But there we go. Nice crappie, about 10 inches, I'd say. In the bucket he goes. Yeah, it feels like a good one. Yes, sir. Good fish. Love it. That's what we're after, boys. Hold up, Chief. Hold up. I'll step on you if I have to. You're not getting away. Get my hook back. Damn. I have to get the clippers. Well, not the clippers, but the hook removers. There we go. There's a fish for you, boys. Like it. Let's try that. It's only 5 feet deep there. Oh, there's a fish. Feels good. Is it edible? That's edible. It's not a slab, but it's definitely an edible. Like, can't complain at all. There we go. And the bucket he goes. That's for a good edible crappie. That one? Yep. Good one, good one, good one, good one. Come here, bud. Damn. Slabo. Another slab. I love it. Don't be that kind of day. That feels like good fish. It is another good crappie. Lordy, lordy. There we go. Good fish. Good one? Yep, feels like an okay fish. It is. Not a slab, but it's definitely an edible fish. All right. I think we'll see. I think it goes 10. But I'm not positive. Tail at the bottom. Let's see. Where is he? He's 10. His bottom lip just touches the 10. There we go. Just touches it. Got a fish? Yep. Feels like a good fish. It is. Oh my goodness. It's good crappie. Come here, bro. Good fat one. Alright, gonna need the hook removers. Let's see. There we go. Just a nice crappie. Folks, these are the sunsets I always talk about out on this lake. They absolutely amaze me time after time. And it's why it's lake therapy for me. I hope you love this view as much as I do. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Until next time, tight lines, fair fishing. It's Andy, hoping you have a great night. Thanks.